Hi, I'm Michelle Toivonen. Welcome to Team Maestro. We have here a presentation on scaling and hiring that we'd like to share. And I'd first like to thank my team members, Perry, Neer, and Raphael for the help and the support to get through pulling this together. Today we're going to begin by describing the scaling and hiring challenge we took on. And throughout the presentation, you'll see some video and some PowerPoint presentation that can hopefully enlighten and share what we found along the way with the rest of the group. Hi, I'd like to describe the scaling and hiring challenge that our team took on. This one's close to home as I'm experiencing it in my own company, and I was really appreciative of the help from my team members, Perry, Neer, and Raphael, to make our way through some thinking on how to scale with better hiring. So first, a brief description of what our issues are. We're actually running a little too hot. In the course, they describe the benefits of running it a little hot, which I agree with, but then there's a point where you're running it a little too hot and employees are burnt out and overburdened and the cognitive load goes way up. And we're there. So we've decided we need to do some hiring, but we've got some real hiring challenges. As we are already too hot, we are loaded with senior staff right now and really thin on junior staff or even interns. And what we find challenging, or most challenging, is when we do hire, we have a lot of difficulty getting the senior staff to embrace and take on the role of training and bringing up new hires so that they are adequate and quickly move ahead. So working through, the team came up with a couple of really good solutions I like a lot, and we've described them in the presentation here today. The first one, which I really hadn't thought of or really put too much time into, is to pick off good employees from the competition. And I think that's a really good idea. I wonder about what that will look like financially for us. Somehow I think it might take a little extra to get them, but on the other hand, it's an idea well worth exploring. The second idea we have had before, which is to bring in interns. But I think there were some new suggestions here that I liked a lot, which include hire slow, fire fast mentality. Although we know we're hiring, I think we could afford to hire more than we need with the idea that it'll be a competitive environment to maybe weed out a few people who aren't the best choices and keep an eye on who could move upstream quickly and become themselves good managers. And we stumbled upon something during the course that we liked a lot, which is to inform people right up front that they aren't really going to make the cut if they are a problem. So the actual quote was, "If you are an asshole, I will fire you." And I thought that this might actually be a really good benefit to let people know up front that we're hiring, but we're not keeping everyone. I think that the idea of really diversifying, not just on the cultural level, but in the approach and the way we think, is a good idea. Finding a way to embrace more diversity while maintaining our culture. And that needs to come from the top down. And so that brings us to the next part, which is training and informing senior staff to better embrace taking on juniors underneath them. And I think probably the best way to do that is to begin by training them to train others and to incentivize them and let them know what the payoff is for them to hire underneath and help move people up. And that can be done through incentive offers, bonuses, and maybe even a direct tie to their own job reviews. So in the end, I think I've learned a lot on how we might better approach scaling and hiring.
Scaling up excellence is a matter of thinking about your mindset and not just your footprint. Mindset is a good, clear action orientation that allows your footprint to thrive. Workforce needs to be completely aware of what's sacred and what's taboo in their organization. We are a marketing organization. There is only one reason to hire us, because we do it better than the client's internal staff would. And we clearly state at the start that our goal is to steadily build their internal systems until we put ourselves out of business with the client, mostly. We believe that if we do our job well, within 2 to 5 years, they should be able to do what we do internally and continue only with our creative services. Now, what is it that we do good? We deliver on time, stay on budget, we do our homework right, we lead the client to better solutions, we learn something new every day, communicate clearly any problems or hindrances immediately to the team and or the client. What we don't do is surprise the client, fail to communicate a problem, miss out on better innovations or solutions within the industry, and stop learning. Thank you.
As we grow our marketing services company, we find that one issue is that a lot of times we are doing a different or one-off project for each one of our customers. At the end of the day, our customers expect from us one thing, and that is to help them grow their businesses and help them increase the amount of leads and sales that are a direct cause of our services. If that's the case, what I recommend and what we see as a fit going forward is building that precise process that will in the end work across all of our customers and all of our future customers, and in effect it will cut down the cognitive load that we have on our employees. The need to train each one of our employees will be in the process, and that will make it much easier to bring on mid-level managers and even new interns, because they will be all trained to be experts in this process. And once they are, they'll know how to handle any customer and how to deliver the services at the level of quality that we expect and that our customers will learn to expect, and obtain the results that I know that we can do and we can deliver to each one of those customers. Thanks.
A company is only capable of scaling if it has a cascade of the culture and vision. I'm telling this because every company is based in people, and with us is not different. Our managers have to be prepared to manage people more than projects, and not only transfer knowledge. Have to know how to transfer knowledge and how to inspire people to do the best work as possible. Because of this, we focus on a mix between experienced managers and young people who want to learn and give the best to the company. We develop a way to try cascade our culture and knowledge. Consists in select one or two highly pre-qualified interns to come inside for experience with plans to quick grow them into middle management, while continuing with outside team for now. Once our middle managers are effectively trained, we can hire interns for them to cascade information downstream while pulling new hires upstream. This should work to cascade the culture and information.